And you bury me. Hey, so which point do you want to cover first? What's up there, YouTube fans? It's been 13 years since we've known each other, right? I think 2007. Market's at all-time highs right now, right? So let's just assume you were that guy a couple of years ago, and we've actually had a couple of people with this same dilemma. You can't keep saying the market never goes down because that's irresponsible. Now, I didn't have to put it's semantics, right? We understand the market goes down. When I say the market doesn't go down, there's not been a 10-year period. I don't even think there's been, I think there's been a 3-year period over the last, we did go nowhere for about 18 months once between 2014 and 2016. Didn't go down, just didn't go up. We had a market for 11 days, and now we're at all-time highs. The Qs is what I'm usually referring to as when I say the market never goes down, right? The Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is a rigged index, you understand? It's built only to go up like the UVXY is only built to go down. So how do they keep the perpetual lie, if you want, going? When you're in the Dow Jones, it's a club of 30 guys, right? If one of the 30 guys starts slipping, they like, you know what? You suck. You can't hang with us. Bye-bye. Go look at the Dow Jones over the last 50 years, right? You don't hear about Westinghouse anymore or Bethlehem Steel. You don't hear about those other companies because you can't be in the club anymore. Bye-bye. Hey, that Apple looks like a pretty good company. You're in the club, Apple. Cool. And that's how they keep it going. Now, again, this is unprecedented stuff, and using the word unbelievable at this point, it's overused. This is now, and I've been trading my entire life. I've never seen anything like this before in my life, right? So we got a couple of guys that say, hey, look, man, I love that reversal trade of yours. It's fantastic. Show me how to do it. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. And you know what? We had a couple. We had Work today on a VWAP break on the upside. MDB, the only two stocks that were down in the market. Bought them, and the trades worked. By the way, Work is still, this one's looking pretty good. Work, WORK. But the opening of the market, we went right back to the same stuff that's been working for 30 years. When you get a big gap up, there's going to be some selling at the open. We call it the fade. And especially if you're long the JETS, Jets, right? We're long Jets from 14, which I thought was a little bit of a chase at the time, right? But again, I'm more all about easy trades, right? QQQ, got all the NASDAQ I need. MJ, give me all the weed I want. I bought the Jets, so now I got the airlines and some aerospace. I want to be in financials. When they started coming back, I bought the FAS. And then there's one thing I'm forgetting right now. Qs, MJ, FAS, and Jets. Oh, no, that's about it, right? I never bought the biotech indexes. Biotechs, again, they spook me. You never know what's getting, approved or not approved. There's one more thing. I can't remember what the hell I own. There's one more. I can't think of it right now. I mean, I could just open up my account and figure it, get it for you, but shit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The market right now, if you haven't been following me for the last 13 years, right? It's illusion. It's a fuck toy of the elite. It's a transfer of wealth between the fearful and the non-fearful. And if you think everybody's getting it right, nobody got this right. Warren Buffett, I've been calling him a hack for 12, 15 years. He's a hack, right? Yeah. I live in my mom's basement. This guy is worth $50 billion. I'm calling him a hack. You know why? Because when we were buying the QQQ and the tech stocks, what was Warren Buffett saying? I don't understand these companies. I'm not investing in them. And I was like, wow, this guy's really not smart. Why would you not be invested in the hottest sector in a market that never goes down? And then 2 weeks ago, sorry, I'm seeing some hair on my face. What the hell is that? I think I'm hallucinating right now. That could be. Anyway, 2 weeks ago, Warren Buffett comes out and says, you know what? These airlines are done. I can't be involved. The airline index is up 50%. So what does that prove? Does that prove that he's a hack or he's just human, right? Nobody's getting it right. The entire market is a trend, right? You just try to ride the trend as much as you can. You want to sprinkle in some of this. You want to jump in on that. The whole game is about admitting you're going to get something wrong. But when you're wrong, just don't stay wrong. There's going to be another trade. There's going to be another investment. There's going to be another better opportunity than the one that you thought was going to be good that's not working out right now. Just rip the Band-Aid off. If you got a stock that's not participating in the greatest rally of all time, you shouldn't own it right now, right? And this is not the market. As much as I have skills to pay the bills, you're not getting me to be, I'm not trading much on the long side because I refuse to take a loss. For instance, the guy that was complaining about the Halliburton at $9, right? If you really bought it at $9.50 and then sold it at $8, once again, wasn't supposed to be a day trade. We were buying Halliburton because the long-term chart said the fair value of this stock was $15.55. We are now, what I thought would take 18 months to do, we're here in 3 months. Is it wise to take profits on a stock that you own at $6 and $7 when it's up 100%? Absolutely. I'm giving everybody permission to sell half their Halliburton right now. But you know what? When the stock's at 22 bucks and then 33 another year from now, you'll remember, oh, maybe I shouldn't have sold that Halliburton at 14 bucks. But the only way to do this is sprinkle in a little rational thought. Stocks aren't supposed to go up in hundreds of percent, but they have. It's taken now a pandemic, murder hornets, and a civil war, because that's what we're in right now. There's like a civil war going on right now, right? And again, you know me, I don't like Trump, but he gets so much shit dumped on him that's, I'm not going to say unfair. He brings it on himself because he's a douchebag. But you can't say that he was wrong now, right? The virus, like a miracle, it's just going to go away. Maybe he was 2 months early with that, but where are we now? Like a miracle. It's going away, right? And then all the people, oh, he's putting us in debt. Debt. Oh, the deficit. The debt. To who? Who? Who do we owe money to? There's no bookie. Joey the bookie isn't coming over to the United States. Yo, United States. Yo, pay that. You got to pay the VIG, yo. We don't owe money to anybody. If anything, the next phase of the next 20 years, we're going to start taking over countries. We're just going to own. We're going to go to Saudi Arabia. Hey, what's up? It's America. Yeah, 1967, you fucking morons didn't even know you had oil in your sand. Yeah, we're taking over. Yeah, we're owed. Yeah, we know you're a bunch of terrorists. Guess what? We're taking your country over. We're just going to become an imperialistic nation. And you know what? All the reasons that you think people hate America, we'll give them a reason. But the market right now, it's a fuck toy of the elite. The transfer of wealth happened in February and March. The have-nots lost all their money again. The haves took it, and now you've got a market that's gone straight up for 65 days. And people are still chasing it now. This isn't the fear of missing out. This is what it is. Why would the market go down? Right? We went down. So the debate now is that next quarter's numbers are going to reflect the reality of what happened. I call mega dildos on that philosophy. Why would it count next quarter? It's not. If anything, there'll be more of the economy opening up. More people will start traveling. The airlines, yeah, they're not going to make money. They're going to be showing some really bad numbers, but nobody cares. So the perception of them all going out of business is off the table. The Warren Buffett was wrong. So now let's say you got your AAL up 100% off the lows. Yeah, we know the numbers are going to be bad, but they're not going to be any worse than what we thought was going to happen. So it's already priced in. So now the market is where it needs to be. Now, technically speaking, it's due for a correction, which is almost absurd to talk about. We're not even in the recession part of the oncoming depression that we were told by they, right? This is not just going to be a recession. We are going into a depression that's going to last for years. You know what doesn't happen in a recession/depression? Stock market at all-time highs. Now, again, every time you think reality and then the stock market, I believe the market. I believe the market is telling us that everything is all right. And now, if we were to crash right now, what's a crash? 20%, right? If we were to crash right now, it actually makes sense, not because of the economy or the murder hornets or the Civil War or the stagflation or the inflation or whatever fucking inflation they're going to throw in our face too, or Brexits or coups or Crimea or the next virus that's going to come out. We got meteors coming to get us now. Polar ice caps are melting. We're all going to be drowning. Tell that to Occidental Petroleum right now. Tell that to Halliburton. So again.
Wait, do you want anything from Panera?
Yeah.
Okay, what?
I want that turkey bacon avocado sandwich that they have. Yes. I don't know what it's called, but get me that. The hell was I talking about? Oh, I'm trying not to be, again, I don't hate Gregory Mannarino. I don't hate any of these guys. I just like picking fights on YouTube because I think it's fun. Let's have a competition, right? I just want to have a competition because I'm bored. Most of the day I'm staring in the screen, talking to people. It's boring. So, I'd want to pick a fight with the fraternity guys over there, or Gregory Mannarino. Obviously, he's not shorting the market. He's not a dumb guy. We used to get on him with his imminent crash. I don't like when they use the word imminent every day in a video because that implies that it's about to happen. Now, again, proving my theory about how the market doesn't reflect anything reality, the market did a matrix print today. So when the market opened up, the Qs, if you look at the QQQ chart, there's a print of 240. And that was when the Qs were at 234.50. And I said, the market's going to go straight up and the Qs are going to go to 240. And somebody said, why? That was just a misprint. I'm like, no, because the market is built on an algorithm. Every once in a while, the algo slips up and shows its hand. That's why reading the tape is not the same thing as reading the tape as it was 20 years ago. Now, size on the offer is a buy because the algo is showing you that there's that ticket needs to be printed. So what used to be, they show their size on the offer. Normally, if you see there's 80,000 shares on a stock for sale, chances are that's going to be some resistance. Now it's the opposite. If you got momentum going your way and they start flashing that big size in your face, that is usually a buy. So today we got the phantom print on the QQQ, and I was like, there's no way we're not going to at least 240 today, maybe even more, because the market slipped up. It showed its hand. And we are 50 cents away from a target that was hard to believe that it could be that easy. And here we are. And Halliburton's at 15 bucks. Occidental Petroleum. Some of these stocks, U.S. Steel, Funko, obviously all the airlines. Some of these stocks, when the economy was good and everything was normal, you were doing shit. Now that we've crashed, now they're having the best moves of their life. It just disproves all economic theory and fundamental analysis. Funko was a dead of dead piece of shit stock. The market crashes. Next thing you know, this thing's at 350. It's at 750 now. By the way, work. Come on. WORK. It's on one long trade on right now. Oh, day trade. I'm fully invested right now. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm about to buy the biggest building in my entire life and live off that money for forever now. I was scared to buy this building because I thought there was I bought into the whole recession, depression philosophy. Why would I want to buy an office building if everyone's staying at home and no one wants to come out of their house? We won. I'm buying it. We're buying work, buying it. No, we won. It's 90% full right now. I just got another tenant today. I got one vacancy out of 20 offices. They're small offices. They're $900 to $1,500 a month places. I got 2 lawyers. I got a child psychologist. I got people that are still working. And once the economy is fully open, I was afraid. I am not afraid anymore. Nah. I could, even if it's 50% occupied, I'll be able to withstand a year of that also. No matter what, it's not going to be a bad idea. I was afraid if we were really going into a depression and everybody was staying at home still, yeah, probably wouldn't want to own it. But that ain't what happened. That's not what's happening. I don't know. I think I'm going to be all right. But right now, my friends, I know this sounds insane, right? This is going to be the most insane thing I've said in a long time. If you're in JETS, Jets, you might want to take some profit. It's 50% on the week, right? But the thing about this market, right? The money doesn't come out. If you're selling your Jets, what are you buying right now? You're buying work. If you're selling out of something that you just made 100% on, what are you going to look for? You're going to look for stocks that aren't up. So there was two choices today, MDB and work. Work. Here we go. And I want to talk about also if this market ever does sell off ever again. By the way, Cranius McBasketball, you know what an ass crack looks like. I know that sounds gay, but those ideas that you sent me, awesome. Every chart was exactly the same. VEL, dude, sick call. KADE, ridiculous. I emailed you back. I don't know if you got it. Every one of your stocks that you told me to take a look at and buy, same chart pattern. I loved every single one of them. Nice calls. This guy knows what he's talking about. And right now, we're 10 cents away from highs of the day on work. Come on. Money coming out of the airlines, looking for places to go, right? Where's it going to go? Find something that's not up 300% for the month. Work. New highs. Here we go. If we get through 3250, hopefully we get up to that 33, and then it'll be ringing the register. All right, we just double topped, triple topped at 3240. I'm not afraid. But I am going to sell some of this. I sold Jets short today out of the box to play the fade. I might sell my Jets. I mean, I bought it at 14. It's at 21. That's not the way the stock market's supposed to work. You're not supposed to make 50% in 4 days on an index. You're not. So when you got it, you might as well take something off the table. Halliburton, I'm buying more. I don't give a shit. This stock's going to 33 bucks, and I'm going to be there for it. You know, if you're in from 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, it's up 100%. You want to take something off the table? Don't sell it all. Because when I'm selling it at 33 bucks 2 years from now, you'll remember this conversation. And if I'm wrong, now that it broke out at 1275, I'm good. Nah, I don't like space. That stock. Any stock that hasn't rallied, well, then again, the stock did double. It went to 9 and it went back to 21. So it kind of went up 200% off the lows. It's a piece of shit. And it's been a piece of shit since it broke back under 30 bucks. Not every stock goes up. Oh, we got an IPO come out. DADA. DADA. You guys want to trade some IPOs? DADA just came out. 1750 low, 1850 high. Breaks 1850. Probably be a good idea because seems like every IPO has been working too. I don't know. Well, WMG, you had to take some profits on that one already. There was another IPO too. 4, I think, was coming out. FOUR. Oh, it's out. But right now, all I got on is the work long and looking to buy more. Work. All right, let's chop around here at 32.50 for a while. Build a new base. If you're wrong and losing money in the market, you're very unlucky. Even space, you know, again, I'm not going to sell the entire position yet, even though I'm down on that stock. It's the only stock I own that I'm not making money on anymore. I mean, I was up 500% at one point. I don't know, you know, obviously I should have sold some, but I thought the stock was going to 80 bucks and then I was going to start selling. But right now, work. It's all that matters, right? What you should do in a bull market, less trading, more owning. I'm telling you, try this. Go just blindly slap the keyboard. Let's see what happens. LDK. Is there a LDK? I think that is a stock. LDK. No, it's not. Just gently stroke the keyboard and hit buy. You got about a 90% chance of making money. By the way, work. It's up $1 since I started the video. And it's still going higher. Big size on the offer, going higher. They keep flashing size on the offer. Don't sell it. Right now that you're above 32.50, all the option players have to adjust their positions now. Is anybody in the 31.50, 33 call spread? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. How much work do you own now, right? I told you we'd see 32.50 today, right? It helps that the market never goes down. Oh, I said it again. Oh, but I'm right. So going back to that conversation, right? No matter what time frame, no matter what video you watched, I'm right, right? We're at all-time highs. I'm right. You're wrong. So again, the guy that's taking the opposite side of my trades, right? I gave you a couple. I don't know if you. So you've taken the opposite sides of my holdings, right? You're short Halliburton. That means from $8. You're short the Qs from 178. You're short work at 31.50. I ain't working out for you either. Let's see. You're short Jets at 14. It's 50% against you. You're short CCL at 14. It's at 22. So again, explain to me how you're going to manage to take the opposite side of all my trades and not be broke within a couple of days. You're not. And again, I'm willing to put up $1 million to see you do it. But I don't want your money. I'm willing to put up $1 million. All I want from you is a public apology and some sort of embarrassing video where we film you getting. I want you to. I've never seen Black Mirror. I want you to be fucked by a pig on tape, and then I want to put it up on YouTube and make it a viral video. That's all I want. I don't want your money. I want an apology, and I want you to be publicly and utterly embarrassed in front of your friends and family. That's it. Those are my terms. Because right now it's been a week and a half. If you took the opposite side of my trades, you're broke already. The game is over. You've lost. You'd be short the Qs, even if from last week when you made that challenge, you're down. The Qs are now rallied 13 points since then, right? Halliburton, right, has rallied now what? 5 more points. That's 50%. DraftKings at 22.50. Let's not forget about the DraftKings 22.50. You must be still short that. You understand? If you're going to make a stupid challenge like that, I'm ready to take it. And this is not me being confrontational. I'm accepting your challenge. If you're going to say I could take the opposite side of Kenny's trades and do well, let's see you do it. Let's see you do it. And to the guy that wants to see my P&L, I've asked you now 5 times. What's your email address? What's your phone number? And what do I get out of it? Am I just going to send you my P&L, let you in on what I own and how well I'm doing? What do I get out of it? I need something in return, right? You want to see my P&L? $5,000. $5,000. I'll send you as much paperwork as you want. You want to see that I own 400 shares of work and that I'm making $400 on it? I'm changing lives. But everyone in my chat room right now owns the work. That's what I do. I don't trade aggressively. There's no need to trade aggressively in a market that goes up every day, all the time, forever. So I'm trading less and less because I'm looking for the greatest setup I can find, which is the reversal. If there's no reversal on the day, I don't do anything. But all my people own Halliburton. All their subscriptions are paid for. Everybody's already paid for. Right? I don't have to do anything ever again now. Forever. Anyone that's in my chat room has made their subscription fees. All you had to do was do what I told you to do. We are losing money on one trade right now that's new. Forget space for a second, because you know what? I'm the only one that owns the stupid stock at this point. Most of my guys crushed it. They had a great time with it. We rolled into VTIQ, which is now NKLA, which is, where is that thing now? $35 from 16. I gave you the FM. Oh, that's the one. You remember I was doing a video last week and I was doing this? And I typed it into the room. Remember? FMCIW. Remember when I was doing that? I had a friend who asked me not to tell people about the stock. He's like, why are you going to give this one away? It's about to go up 100%. No one's going to appreciate it. You'll have people that say you're a fraud anyway. Why do you bother doing this? But there I was telling you, right? FMCI warrants at 180. It's going to go to 250. Where are they now? 308. I sat down. What did I tell you I was in? Work, right? 31.70. You're up $1 now. Going higher. There is no out. Now you put a stop on it, right? I know you're dying to sell it because you're up so much money on it, right? Options expiration 32.49 if you're dying to sell it. If you want to let it breathe, 31.99 would be your out. Right now the market, it just broke out, right? From the 32.50. You got to let this thing start looking for the next logical place it wants to go. 33, right? Throw some offers out there. You want to sell it, you're up $1.40 right now on this trade. Start selling it right here. Half of your position, no more than half. Now you've locked it up, right? Work. We've been talking about it. We had a class on it yesterday. We're drinking. We're smoking. We're talking about work. We're playing songs, right? We're going to play Depeche Mode. We're going to play anything work related, right? Work. Cover girl. Work. Here it is at 33 bucks, right? It took you a whopping 2 hours for this thing to start figuring itself out, right? And how did it start figuring itself out? With that VWAP, pullback, and hold, right? I hesitated. I didn't get the good price, but I'm not letting it go back above that 32.15 without me. And then at 32.40, it's breaking highs. I'm live on YouTube buying this work. And I mean, money coming out of the airlines, 8 ball on fire, right? Selling the airlines. The money's not going to come out of the market. It's going to go search for new places of excitement. What's exciting? I'm looking at stocks. Give me something that hasn't gone up 900% today. Here's an option. Work. Oh, but I thought they had bad numbers. Fuck you. Numbers don't count. It's about momentum and if-then statements. If holds VWAP, then goes higher, then breaks 32, trips the wire at 32, then you get 32.40. If it breaks the high of the day, the 32.50s will be enacted. If 32.50, then 32, then 32.99. Look where we are, 32.99. It's an algorithm. It's a program. And look where the cues are. You're 22 cents away from the phantom print this morning. The market is rigged. And it's rigged to only go up, my friends. Sell in May and go away, right? No, buy in May and pray. But look at this. We're so freaking savvy. We're so super at what we do. Fucking airlines, right? What'd we do today? Shorted them. Shorted them again, and then shorted them again. Dude's up 50% already on his AAL options. I'm laughing at him. Meanwhile, look who's laughing now. By the way, 32.98 on work, right? You got paid, sold half. If you're dying to sell your work, 32.49 on the rest, and cash in. Maybe this market does something miraculous today, like go down. You never know. We still got 4 hours. There's guys sitting on hundreds of percents of profits. Something's going to give. By the way, if you bought those options, you're up 150% now on the work trade. Thank you very much. Subscription paid for. Get in now. Get in now before it's too late. You think I'm kidding? I want to hire 8 ball to be here all day. He's worth $20,000 on his own. And you got me and you got Solid Jello. Pay up now. It's a one-time fee. You get to ride all the rides for the rest of your life. Join the amusement park. You pay one price, you get to ride all the rides forever. Call me this weekend. Dude, sickest call of the day, and I've made some sick calls today too. AAL short right now. Sick, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm embarrassed I didn't take this with you. But I'm short the Jets again. So, by the way, 32.50s here, they come on work. Again, it's all about greed. It's all about what your plan is, 32.49, I'll sell the rest if I have to here, right? 32.49. Why 49? Right under the half. If they're going to break it down, sometimes they go to 32.50 and you'll find support, especially on options expiration. So I'm down to the last 200 shares. Who cares? I wasn't even, I hesitated and I still made money on this trade. But this AAL trade, dude, sick. You're getting information from all different perspectives now. Done. Work. It just got printed at 45. What can I tell you? It pulled back. But guess what? I sold 50 shares at 32.97. Oh, Dada's out, right? Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't doing anything. But let's not forget this trade right now. If you are short, right? Remember, shorting is going to be short-lived most of the time. We might be witnessing the blow-off top of a century right here. I mean, rational thought, airlines still got some issues, right? But great analysis by April, great execution, and nothing more gratifying than making money on a short. And speaking of that, I did make my money back on the Halliburton. Take a look, happened at 15. Yeah, that's right. Because at 15 bucks, I'm thinking, you know what? I got to sell some stock, right? So instead of selling out of my portfolio, I shorted it finally, and I made money on that time. And work, sure. I fucking chased the stupid trade, even though I was planning on buying it. You know, but at one point, after it held the VWAP, broke back above that level, broke back above the 32.10 was where I bought it. I'm a piker. I should have been listening to my original self. Here, it tests the VWAP, holds it, buy it. Use the VWAP as your out. And I wound up buying it 65 cents higher than where I should have been buying it. It's phenomenal. All right, I'm out of work right now. All I got left is JETS, Jets, short. And, you know, I'm looking for 20, but I'm not letting it go. I'm not going to let it go against me. You know, I'm right here. I just shorted it when it broke down 2073. Should I lock in my profit right now? Whatever. Right now, the trend is my friend. I'm looking for 20, maybe even that 1977. All right, so the greatest market of all time, but if you're not taking something off the table, it's all fake, and it's really fake. Because if you're up $8,000 on paper, you ain't got that $8,000. Take 3 of the 8 that you're up. At least you got that 3 now. Because Halliburton is at a price now, which I thought was going to take 18 months to get to, my friends. You got to take something off the table. Because now this is not a swing trade anymore. This is an investment. I'm willing to wait the next 8 to 12, 22 years for this next 12 or 15 points. But right now, it's almost a free trade for me on Halliburton. My cost average is virtually 0. There is so much going on. It is just unbelievable. And I can't keep saying that. Looking at where Oxy is today, I legitimately cannot believe my eyes, right? But look what it just did. Awesome shorting opportunity, right? Stocks up 100% from 2 weeks ago, tacked on 30% today. But look at the market. Market's not budging. We are 12, 20, 20, 30 cents away from that phantom print. This is why I keep doing this. This is why we sell lifetime subscriptions. You're not going to get, and I could pile on 5 hours of information in your face on a Saturday afternoon, and you're going to pick up a lot of tidbits of information. But being here every day, that's the process. That's why I do it the way I do it. And for you guys out there, I'm talking to YouTube people, if you're skeptical, if you want to debate, you want to see my P&L, you want to know what my wife looks like, you need a blood sample, how about 30 days of my time for nothing? If I don't prove myself and how amazing me and my crew are in 30 days, then don't sign up. But after 30 days of banging out 100% gainers, which again, this is unprecedented. It doesn't usually work like that. But our go-to trades have been working. Our VWAP, the way we teach, sprinkle in a couple of these other monster plays that we've had, chuck in the Jets. Let's not forget about the Faz. I know I don't talk about it enough, but that was a $29 entry. So everything's clicking right now. The only way you're losing money is you're in a stock, it pulls back 20 cents, you get frightened, then you sell it, like Twitter 5 points ago. So I remember that day. I remember that freaking day. I saw a couple people, this Twitter sucks, I'm taking my loss. And I said, don't take a loss on a long trade. It's just going to be up 2 days from now. And again, that philosophy, and I'll say it again, being irresponsible inevitably will get you. Not right now. Right now, you are being rewarded for being irresponsible. That will change inevitably, I'm telling you. And we will change with it. If you don't bend to the will of the market right now, you're never going to be able to do this. And the first step is accepting that you don't know shit. It took me many, many years to realize that, wow, I really have no clue. I'm just going to do whatever the market tells me to do. You want to take a car company and turn it into some sort of tech stock that goes up in 100-point increments for 6.5 months straight? Fantastic. Let's get into some fucking Tesla. Market's never going to go down again. Let's play it. Let's buy some Qs until it rolls over. And so to this day, we're going on 52 days now. We still have not had a trigger to dump the Qs because it has not broken under any 5-day VWAPs. If you're an investor, you're not getting out of the Qs because it pulls back 80 cents. So again, to my friend out there, and I use friend lightly because you're not my friend. Go ahead. Take the opposite side of everything I've been talking about for the last month and a half. You're ruined. Ruined. I don't want to hear it. And I'm not the best trader in the world. Because thanks for bringing up my father. You know who's made more money than most of us? My dad. 178 on the QQQ. He loaded up on Verizon and he bought, he bought some other shit I don't even want to talk about, but I don't even know the stock. Something he bought, what was it? Some chemical company. I don't know. I don't even know. Who cares? He's crushed me on one trade. Plus, we got Halliburton. My cost average on Halliburton right now is $3. There is one stock that actually does suck. I mean, there's two stocks that I own that kind of suck right now. Obviously, space, because again, I got greedy. I'm in the stock at 10, 12, 15, 19, 22, 50. Things at 35, I'm thinking 50. And then maybe I'd start unloading. And then it rolled over. I wasn't around that day when it broke back under 35. And I was like, if it breaks 29, I'll sell some of it. I sold some of it. Obviously, I should have sold it all at 29 because that was basically my break-even price. So I'm getting hammered. I'm hammered on this stock. I bought more at 22.50. I bought more, I think I even bought more at 25 on the way up on space. I blew it. But I also got Halliburton, which pays for the entire mistake. I got the Qs at 178. My dad's got the Qs at 178. You're allowed to make a few mistakes. That's why diversification, my portfolio is the most diversified you could ever have. QQQ, JETS, MJ, and the FAS. That is the greatest portfolio you'll ever have. ADPT, I keep forgetting about that one too. We're up 19 points on this trade. I'm not even selling it. Normally I would sell, but why sell it? It's a good question that we should address. When the hell do we sell some of these things? Today for me, Jets, I was up 50% on an index. So I didn't sell the Jets yet, but I shorted it. This is how I became a trader. I would have 12 or 15 positions and I would trade around my core holding. So because just like I did with DraftKings, right? DraftKings I blew because instead of shorting it that day when it was pulling back, I sold it out of my portfolio. It went to 30, starts to pull back. I'm like, all right, I'm going to sell it here. And if I just would have shorted it that day and left it on my portfolio, I'd still be in it. But I sold it at 20. I sold it at 30. And then it rallied to 32.50, couldn't hold it, rolls back over. I sold it. And I only wound up holding 100 shares to 40. So the idea is that, try not to sell anything because we're probably going up on Monday. Why would we go down, right? So instead of selling the stocks out of your portfolio, get a separate account and short them on those days of weakness. So at least you could participate. You're doing twice. You're doing two things that are smart. You're staying long a market that hardly ever goes down. You like that? I'll change the name. I'll change the word for you. Hardly ever goes down. And then you're also generating some profits while protecting your portfolio. So should I get a fuck you COVID on my arm or murder hornets for life? I want to get something tattooed about surviving. We survived a pandemic, murder hornets, and a civil war all in 3 months. I want a brand. I want that on my arm somehow. Yeah, no, I sent you. No, I didn't email you. I responded to the post. I thought I sent you an email because once I looked at those stocks, phenomenal. Every one was an ass crack breakout. I love it. COVID hornets. All right, guys. 240 on the QQQ. Do you believe the market's rigged yet? Right? There it is. 240. It happened. There you go. 240 print. Wow. Now, I don't know if you want to sell it because why sell the Qs? We're just going to go up probably more and then we're probably going to go up on Monday. So I ain't selling. I'm not selling it because we're here. We're going higher. This is just insane. It went to 240. So next time you see an out of money print and you're thinking, what the hell was that all about? Go that way. Just like the work trade. Right? They tried to fool us. Right? Stock tried to shake you out. And then he breaks you out. No reason to get out. Not at all. And this is why you never sell your entire position at one price. Wow. Evenson. Trey, call me. Call me. Operator standing by. I'm the only operator. Actually, I think the Minotaur's working today. What I couldn't understand this morning was how the QQQ wasn't even gapped up. Oh, and by the way, to our friends that were here getting drunk last night with us, right? Remember we were talking about shorting the Qs if they gap up and roll over? Guess what? They didn't gap up. They didn't roll over. We didn't short the Qs. We wound up buying them. Right? Just phenomenal stuff going on. Yeah, Trey, I know. I've been meaning to call you. Usually Fridays I pass out at like 8 o'clock and I sleep. This is my sleep night, but I'll you want to talk? I know I've been meaning to call you for about a week now. I should be awake. I think I'm going to live forever. I think I'm going to stay awake forever now. I can't tell you the feelings that I have right now. I just can't believe what I'm seeing here. Even though I've seen this stuff before, I still am amazed that we went to 240. I've seen the phantom print. I've seen the matrix show its hand. I've seen how the big size on the offer turns out to be buys. I've seen it all. And again, my friends in YouTube world or in the room debating whether or not you're planning on staying with us forever, everything that we're talking about is part of what you're getting. You're getting, again, that silly way of saying it, 90 years of combined stock market education, right? April's been doing it since birth. So what are you, 90? What are you, 60 now? How old are you now? 55, 60, 70, 75? Guys seen it all. I've blown my account up. I've blown my life up 2.5 times, and I've still managed to survive. Yeah, but did you get me my sandwich?
Yeah, where's the foot thing?
Down in the basement.
Where?
In the box.
Could you get it from here?
Come on, we're talking irrational exuberance right now. It's fun. My wife needs me. She needs to get where the foot massager is. So let's talk before I go. I'll let it run, but we'll let Solid Jello and 8-Ball have a few words. Possibly the most amazing day, and we've had amazing days before. The 240 thing on the QQQ is simply absolutely amazing. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So when do we sell, right? These are all paper profits right now. So back to that conversation, right? Let's say you don't want to sell your QQQ because you know they're going to be at 243 on Monday. So let's say the Q start pulling back. Maybe you short them for 15 or 20 minutes as kind of like to quench your desire to sell. Because right now, selling is not a good idea. Shorting obviously is not a good idea to the guy that wants to take every opposite trade of mine. How's that QQQ short working out for you? Seriously. Seriously, I'm trying to be just straight up. You're wrong. Admit it. Right? 2 weeks ago, you said you were going to take the opposite side of my trade. I laid out Halliburton, QQQ, and DraftKings, right? Just as a taste. You short all three of those now, right? Yeah. So again, I don't mind if you talk shit. You want to make fun of my stupid beard, my dumb hat? You want to make fun of me that I take 300 share positions on stocks that go up 40 points? But if you want to challenge me and you're going to claim that you could take the opposite side of what I do, let's do it then. Or shut up and go away. Because I need you to admit, and again, if I'm wrong, I have no problem to admit that I'm wrong. You were right. Wow, you nailed that. Good job. But scumbags, they'll just change the story. Oh, I never said that. Oh, I never said that. Oh, I didn't mean that. If you're going to challenge me, I'm sitting here waiting. Let's do it. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Again, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not being ironic right here. I'm just stating facts. It's a tough business. No one's going to be happy all the time. I'm miserable. I just watched the greatest market of all time go by. If I was trading or investing the way I used to 20 years ago, I'm talking about a $10 million year. And that's not an exaggeration. I never traded anything less than 3,000. 3,000 shares on any stock used to be my entry on anything. Now I'm buying 100 shares, 200 shares. I know I'm a piker bitch right now, but damn, am I helping some people? Absolutely. So you want to see my P&L, my $206 I made on this work trade? What's it prove? I'm a loser. I should have had 10,000 shares with 500 contracts, making 30 grand on this trade. But I trade within my means. I trade to have fun. I trade not to be afraid, and I trade to teach. I do enough to keep myself interested, and I supply information that I find to be phenomenal. That's what I do, and that's what my friends do, and that's how we run our chat room. I'm not blasting out alerts because alerts come back to bite you anyway, right? I could be 3 for 4 every day, and you could be the unlucky victim that keeps taking the fourth one that doesn't work. Who's to blame? I am. Well, you told me to buy it. Yeah, but I also told you to buy those other 3 stocks too, and at the end of the day, you'd have been up. If you're gonna have a pick service, you got to pick all the picks. Yeah, email me. Email your phone number and your real number. Crangus Miss Basketball.
In the dining room, 6 folding chairs.
All right, before my wife starts yelling at me about some shit, I'm gonna go finally eat. You know what? I fooled the Matrix. I pretended I was gonna go eat, and I came back. Dina, I don't know about you. You came into the room. I think this is you, Dina. Maybe I'm wrong. You came into the chat room for 8 minutes. You were the give me the pick chick, right? Give me something to do. Give me a pick right now. I said, I don't know. I guess JETS right here at 1685. And then you disappeared and you sent us an email. Please don't contact us. Don't contact me anymore. What are you doing here? You asked for a pick, right? So we had the conversation about how I don't like the pick. So I said, if I had to choose one right now, JETS at 1685. Did you buy it? Did you buy Halliburton? Did you buy the Qs? It's the same conversation. So if you're going to criticize, speak the truth. You were here. I've got 55 to 65 witnesses because we've been poking fun at you since you left. I've got witnesses. You asked a question and I responded and the trade worked, but you still want to criticize. So again, there's no winning with you. So there's no reason for us to have a conversation. I did exactly what you needed me to do, and you're still criticizing. There's not much more for me to do. You asked me, give me some picks. I gave them to you. They all worked. And here you are with your subtle I don't know what the word is, but bottom line, it's people like you that ruin it for everybody else.